Hello everybody and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War Stainless Steel, the Aragon campaign. Last time we left off, the war against the Leonese began. We are besieging Toledo. We have put this army deep inside Leonese territory in the hopes that they send quite a lot of forces here. It's almost a distraction to take Toledo and move our forces up towards Salamanca in the meantime. That is my plan anyway. There is a Leonese army over here. It could come back this way. It could come to try and relieve Toledo. Whatever it decides, I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of this army. It may come and try and attack our homelands.
Your Majesty, my
Which,
lord.
to be honest, it could very well do that, actually. It's powerful enough to do a bit of damage. So that's something we need to think about. In which case, we're going to recruit a little bit of an army back at Zaragoza and Valencia, just to make sure that we're not under too much of a threat.
God's servant.
We'll just get out a couple more priests.
Yes, Lord.
And there we go. Anyway, I don't think there was much else to do other than maybe move the spy. I think we're going to move the spy here.
Without a trace.
And we're going to move this spy further along. See if he can spy on both these settlements at once. Indeed he can. Not very particularly defended, this area.
Sire.
Maybe something to think about. Back here it seems the French have been repelled by the Genoese, but this garrison has been lowered quite considerably, so I don't think the French... I think the French may have tasted blood here, and that might be coming for more. Anyway, that is not under our control, and at the moment we don't really care too much about it. For now, all we care about is what are the Leonese and Portuguese going to do. What are the Portuguese going to get up to? Not a lot. Here come Leon. Are they going to attack? No. Okay, so the King of Jerusalem is dead again. Not having a good time of it, the Crusader states at the moment. On the end of turn report, we're doing well again. Nothing really of much interest there, just our priests. Valencia. Again, I think we might have to start building just financial buildings. So let's get a stonemason's hut. Pamplona. Farms. You see, farms are pretty good because they do give us an extra 80 income per turn, which would pay for itself in less than 20 turns. Okay. Again, we just need more income. That is the key. Same with Mercia. I'd love to be able to upgrade the farms, but they're really expensive. Yeah, an extra 80. So this basic, I think I was wrong on a couple of episodes back, thinking that it actually goes. We actually have 640 income extra. We don't. It just, that's the current income we're making, 560. And if we built that, that would be the income we'd get. Actually, we actually get a little bit more in admin as well as public order bonus. Population growth, yeah. So, yeah, it is worth it. It's just so costly. Marrakesh, the plague seems to be over, and King Tristan has survived, which is great. Again, the farms, these are slightly worse farms, but they still provide 80 income. It increases corruption, but I think it's worth it. Anyway, the king has seen enough of Marrakesh. He is boarding the boats, and he is coming back to the capital. He's going to oversee this new campaign.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
From the comfort
Joining our fleets, my lord.
of Zaragoza.
We shall continue tomorrow.
And I think that means that this Juan Madurello, he's very loyal, and I think he's done well at need another one to increase the garrison. He's done well in Zaragoza, governing it for a few years now, since the passing of the prince. And he has proved himself. And he is going to come down and oversee the new city at Marrakesh, our brand new city. After the plague, its population has decreased massively, but we're going to lower the tax rate, we're going to start building farms, we're going to build whatever we can to increase the population. Even though we could build some mines that would give us even more profit. Then again, do we need that? But it's too costly at the moment. We need cheap solutions. Maybe not cheap solutions, but we need quicker solutions to sort our money out. Again, we're overspending by quite a bit, but I'm just hoping that the improvements we're making will be beneficial in the long run. Anyway, this army can't decide what it's doing. It's stuck here up in the north. This army decided to come and see what was happening.
Come face me!
That is a big army. There's no two ways about it. That is a big army. Under Captain Ildefonso, facing off against Prince Ildefonso. Just based on that, I'm wondering who's going to win. Anyway.
Yes, Lord. This is where
You're
we
gonna
shall
besiege?
meet the enemy.
Your orders,
But
number one.
Nicolas Villalobos
God will be with us, men.
is going to assault the castle,
battle!
which is exactly what we're going to do now. Now, I'm hoping that this battle will not go like it did last time when I played it, because it was an absolute joke. Anyway, there's a bit more of a garrison here than there was last time. However, we have our reinforcements. Again, we're putting them under AI control, which will probably mean absolutely nothing, but we'll see what happens.
God will help the faithful prevail.
Let's see
We attack!
what indeed happens. But yes, let us see. So I am intending, I say this hesitantly, in coming back to Shogun 2. Because it's an interesting challenge. It's not a game that I'm anywhere near as familiar as Medieval 2. But I keep mentioning it, and I am curious. I don't think that campaign's going to go... I don't think I'm going to complete that campaign, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I do intend on coming back to it at some point. But I'm having a lot more fun with stainless steel at the moment. So I think for the moment we're going to stick with this.
Cheer, you noble soldiers! Cheer! And show the enemy how men of your blood and quality face danger!
Okay, apparently that's it for the battle speech. I was expecting something a little bit more, but anyway. So, I need to think about this. We could assault this wall. I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to send the troops with their ladders at the very least up here. We can't send the siege towers up here. It's too steep. As a matter of fact, I think that's too steep. We'll have to position them here. Now, do we want these troops assaulting the walls? I don't know how the mace men would fare, but we'll see. I think the siege tower is more trouble than it's worth, you know. Yeah, it is. I'm going to leave it behind. As long as we get up on the ladders, it's not too bad. So you can go over here. And we'll put the mercenaries here. So you guys can go... Tell you what, I'm going to group these guys together here. I've got 2 rams. We don't need 2 rams. Where the heck is the other ram here? Right. It's alright, leave the ram over there. It's fine. We don't need the ram. So, we want our spear militia taking the ram, because we do need the ram to get through the gates. Now, even despite ramming the gates down last time, it still proved a problem. God only knows why, but anyway. So we've got our spear militia here, got our cavalry. No. Group all our cavalry together. I'm not really going to be able to make a lot of use of our cavalry here, but yeah, we haven't got very many archers, which I didn't realise. We've only got one unit of skirmishers. It's not going to be an issue. Right, let's start the battle. Okay, before we do that though, let's have the AI attack. Whether they will or not, it remains to be seen. Get our ram up there. Might as well send our peasants up here, just so that their archers might have something more to fire at, rather than you know, rather than the ram itself. So these ladders need to get into place. You can get up if you can get up there, that'd be great. And let's see. So again, the camera was also an issue in the last thing, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad this time. So they've got some mailed knights here, but they position most of their troops on this wall, and their archers, which is an interesting move. They've also got their light men at arms here, so it's a good chance that they're going to try and fend us off before they fend the AI off, which might be a good thing, because that means the AI army might take less casualties, which is good in the long run because I can command my forces a hell of a lot better than they can. So I'll minimise my losses, whereas the AI doesn't have to go up against too much of a fight. My command of the English language is not great today, it must be said. Right, so our mace men are up here. I think they're going to get slaughtered because I think these light men at arms are going to come in and fire. Our troops should go through these archers pretty easily, but well, anyway, I said that last time about the
ladders are now in place.
Moorish
walls are no
crossbowmen.
match for valor and
them.
force of arms.
So I think ultimately we want to take control of this part of the castle if we can. Okay, so the peasants are getting killed, but that's fine. I have absolutely no use for the peasants whatsoever. They might as well. They're acting as cannon fodder, literally. Anyway, get up on these ladders and get onto the walls. We'll see where we're at. I have no idea what the AI is doing, but it needs to get on with it. Sometimes it struggles to understand, which is why I don't like putting the AI army under my reinforcement army under the AI, but sometimes need the must. So the mailed knights are running away, which is good actually. I'd rather them do that. The easier we can get into the castle, I'd rather fight them into the castle rather than fight them to get up onto the walls. Anyway, the light men at arms are now getting involved, which is probably going to be bad for these mace men. But at the same time, they can't really get up there very easily, so yeah, if we can kill these archers relatively quickly, we can mass on this side and push up, maybe. They actually look like they might win this battle.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
The light men at arms seem to be going away though, which is excellent. Again, like I say, I'd rather them fight away from the walls than on the walls themselves.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
We're doing really well. We're actually gaining control relatively quickly. The archers are getting killed. Even if the light men at arms come back onto the wall, I think by the time they do that, we might have a fairly substantial foothold. let's see. How's that gate? The gates are coming down somewhat. I should probably get our troops moving. No, we don't want them to run. We want them to save their energy if we can. Should have got them moving a few minutes ago. Anyway. Yeah, the light men-at-arms are running off. I don't know why. It's not like the AI is deciding to attack. God knows what they're doing. Anyway. They don't have any siege equipment. That's a thought. I didn't think about that. So until we take the walls, there's not a lot they can do. Never mind then. Yeah, I didn't really think that one through, did I? It's fine. Javelin men are still throwing things. You know what? That might not be the most useful thing you can do right now. Okay guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Just also noticed that these archers have begun to run away. So, with that in mind, let's get everybody over there to try and... Yeah, assault over there. Does mean there's more troops to fight in the middle, which isn't ideal, but... I have a cunning plan, actually. We're going to get our... Stop! Luminek. We're going to get our cavalry, actually. Going to get one unit of cavalry to go and capture the gates on this side, so that the AI can very quickly, or reinforcements should I say, can get in a bit easier rather than coming all the way around. Because they're going to do it as soon as these gates go down, I'm pretty sure.
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
Right, you need to get in there. You guys need to... You don't need to run. You just need to get in here, I guess. Javelin men. Be honest, you can go round the wall, I guess. Right. Let's get our AI. Actually, no. Let's get the AI. No, you might as well. Right. Have they killed all the archers? I think they might have done. Right, you get down here. No, just walk it. Why are you running? Right. So we've only lost 6% of our forces.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today.
And we've killed
The enemy's walls belong to us now.
about a third of their troops, which is excellent. Where have our javelin men gone? What is the AI doing? I think they are... Oh, of course they are, because we haven't captured the gates yet. Right, that's fine. I mean, do we want them to capture the gates just yet? Because obviously as soon as they do, they're going to come in to the settlement, and then we're going to be ready, obviously. We need to be ready to fight them as well. And they're getting fairly close to the gates, actually. Yeah, that spear militia needs to get involved as well. Just get in there. The cavalry can obviously move a bit quicker. Where's our cavalry? Oh, it's already there. Ooh! 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 Oh, wow. Okay, that didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped. Or maybe it did. Hold the phone. What are they doing? And more importantly, if the AI can attack these guys, we can get in behind them. We can... Perfect. That is absolutely excellent. We can take control of the gates behind them, and then they're stuck out there. What an idiot. That's brilliant. Oh, that's amazing. Well done, you idiots. So basically now, the AI can now come in through this gate, take out all these skirmishers, and they can't retreat because we've now locked down their gates. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's worked out beautifully. Right. In the meantime, well, there's no rush now. Just saunter on down here. You need to stay there, though. We don't want to lose control of the gates. Obviously, our javelin men are going to get picked apart, but it's not the end of the world. I hope our AI is actually going to come up. Take out these skirmishers, because they're absolutely trapped. We're just moving our general outside. Oh, they're deciding to send their archers out. They've got a lot of troops here, but again, by the time they actually get in position, they're going to be overwhelmed. All this skirmisher cavalry is practically useless now. I wish they'd decide, though. I'm getting annoyed that they're not going to come this way. No, they're not coming this way. What direction are they even going in? They are moving that way, but oh, for crying out loud! I'm going to say, is there a different setting where? You see, this is where it would be helpful to be able to control the AI. We've lost our javelin men, but it's alright, they're kind of stuck now. Right, never mind. Okay. What's going on over here? And they're running the wrong way. Oh, wow. This battle is going really well so far, actually. Despite the little mishap over there. Whoa, where are you going? Do I have to order you one of... You see, this is what happened last time. Started glitching out. So I had to start ordering my troops one by one, which is fine. But until I realised that that was the problem, it took me a while to realise that was the problem, basically. I don't know what these skirmishers are doing, but... Oh, they're attacking, apparently. Well, that's great. Our AI can deal with them. Ooh, hold on, are they moving? No. Well, you might as well just charge them down. Whereas you guys come into the centre. Anyway, I'd love to be able to, find out what the hell these guys are doing. And skirmisher cavalry, I could do with them running out of troops. I could do with them running out of arrows, even. I do want to charge these guys down, but I risk losing control of the walls, or the gates, should I say. I'll let them get a little bit closer. Apparently our alpha rats think it might be better to go this way. Okay. Okay. I don't understand why. Right, we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Right. I think, yeah. We might have screwed this up a bit, though, because I think our troops are going to die before the remainder of our cavalry can get there. The gates are still ours. No, they're not. I thought that was going to be the case. Bugger. Right. It's fine if we can run these guys down rather quickly. Okay, we're in a lot of trouble if our cavalry can't get there pretty quickly. It's coming, but it's not coming down there quickly enough. Bloody hell. Oh, this... It's really, really easy to defend this type of castle, though. It's really easy. It's a pain to attack. No, where's our cavalry? Come on! What's... Oh, no, they're not doing that, are they? Oh, this is exactly what they were doing last time. Oh, I don't believe this. They're stuck at the gatehouse because they're morons. Oh, and that's going to make this so much more difficult. Crying out loud. We've got control of the gates, luckily. Our AI is actually bringing... Yeah, they're actually coming in, which is great.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Come on! Is that our cavalry? Yes, they're in. Excellent. What's all this what's all this spearmen? It's no wonder we're taking so many blooming losses. Right. Okay. We're not doing too badly, actually, despite the... yeah. I'm tempted to think all the Leonese are dead. But, we'll have to see. They've not... Even though it's saying that defeat is almost certainty, blah blah blah, we are winning this now. I don't know what our cavalry are doing. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, did I ever tell you how much I hate attacking southern European castles? This has a garrison of about 300 troops and they're killing us because... Anyway, blah. There's a lot of stuff working against us here. Our AI is obviously
It is unwise
useless.
to praise the day before sunset, but
Well, they are
our
coming
men
now.
are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
It's alright, we've just got the light men-at-arms to deal with now. I don't even think God himself knows what these cavalry are doing. You know what? Since you're the only bit of cavalry that has any idea what on earth they're doing, you come in here. Maybe my micromanagement could probably do with a little bit of work. Oh, of course you can't. No, that's too complicated for you. You have to be moved one at a time. Oh. Still, at least I know that that's the problem this time. Again, the battle that I fought before this was just a nightmare. Anyway, this part is actually going on quite a lot longer than I intended it to. Apparently there is one unit of cavalry in here already. The Alpha Rats have actually somehow managed to make their way in. Oh, I thought you could get in round the back, but oh, you can, sort of. Yeah, oh, they're here pretty much. Maybe no, you can't actually. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to mosh pit our way in, I guess. Sounds a bit familiar to the Siege of Cordoba a little bit. Anyway, it's fine as long as we flank them a little bit. Oh, and our cavalry finally arrives. Sort of. Come on.
My lord! We have lost control
We've lost
of the
the control.
castle!
We've gained control. We've lost control. We've gained control. Will you make your mind up? There we go. If we can get our cavalry round the back, the game is won. The game is absolutely won.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Come on, a bit more flanking. It's got to be over now. They're absolutely surrounded. There's no way. Honestly. We didn't lose quite as many troops as we
Only
did last
half
time,
the
which
enemy
is
force remains.
fantastic, but there's actually apparently more troops. There are more troops. I didn't realise this. Maybe I think some skirmisher cavalry survived. Oh, is that what they did? Did they hide in the trees? I can't... Oh, the general's bodyguard. Oh, right. Well, you know what? Maybe that's a job for the cavalry that can't seem to make their way into the settlement. He says as they've actually somehow managed to find their way into the settlement now, but it's too late. No point now, is there? Anyway. That's me thinking the battle was won. I mean, it technically is. If we hold the town for another 2 minutes 39, we've won. But which might be a slightly easier way of doing this, actually. Now the general can't get back into his. Well, I don't think he can. Oh no, apparently he can, even though the gates are controlled by us. Right, brilliant. That's really nice. I'm really glad that this game is so buggy. Oh my god. Control A. Everybody attack, for crying out loud. It's not difficult. It's alright, they're going to get... The Leonese are going to get massacred, especially if they don't bring their extra troops in. Hold the phone a moment. Let's have one troop. We need one of our units. That'll do. We just need one of our units to go. To stay there. How are you letting them get past? Don't get me wrong, it doesn't really matter, but... Are there any troops? Where's our general, for instance? Back here. Oh, great.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Come on! Kill them! As they come up the hill. What are you doing, you morons? Oh, honestly. Come on, General. Killed one of them. I don't know which one it is. Possibly this one. The General goes through the back. It's game. Don't know if there's any more. Why'd you keep letting them past? Honestly. Ugh. That'll do. That'll do it.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great
Honestly.
virtue and valor.
Well, we only lost 28%, which isn't too bad. We lost a fair few troops, but not a great deal. So, anyway. Blimey. What a flippin' clusterfuck. Believe it or not, I fought that battle twice, and that was the least clusterfucky it's been. So, take what you will from that. Anyway. Finally.
The day is
Let's
ours.
see.
The enemy are
It's
beaten.
pretty happy. We can occupy
Noble
it.
lord, we have
Right.
conquered.
Yeah, relations worsen. No shit. Anyway, we've come to the end of today's part. We've overrun again a little bit, but so be it. Anyway, join me in the next part when the campaign against Leon will continue. I'll see you next time.